Hi YouTube, welcome back to another Nancy Drew game. This time, the best of them all, Legend of the Crystal Skull, and we are playing on Senior Detective on a rainy day. It's the perfect storm. Let's go inside.
Hello? Anybody here?
This opening is so iconic, I cannot. It's so good.
Hi, the door was open.
So the way that I would like pee my pants if this ever happened to me, I think that I would pass away.
Here, drink this.
What is it?
Something that'll make you feel better. Drink it. Just a couple sips.
We're gonna pass.
No thank you.
Even though it looks like
Don't
an iced
make her
matcha
drink any of your
latte.
weirdo
I
concoctions.
love you too,
I
Owen.
really
Thanks
will
for
have to take
being
her to the
here.
emergency room.
You just go back to your phone call and leave us be. Don't pay him any mind.
Where am I?
You're at Henry Bolet's house, dear, in the library. He and I carried you in here after I found you unconscious in the foyer.
Why is it so dark in here?
The electricity went out. Lightning must have struck a transformer somewhere. What happened? Can you remember?
Well, the front door was open, so I walked in, and then I saw this... Well, I saw a skeleton. And then he saw me. And then the light started flickering, and he threw something at me that exploded. And the smoke must have made me pass out.
You saw a skeleton?
I'm sure it was just someone, wearing a costume or something. I'm Nancy Drew, by the way. I came to see Henry.
So we surmised. I'm Renee Amand. I'm Bruno Bolet's housekeeper. That is, I was. This skeleton that attacked you, perhaps we should call the police.
No. No emergency room, no police. Things are complicated enough as it is.
Henry's feeling a mite overwhelmed. Well, you are looking much better, so I'm gonna get back to my plant potting. You need anything? I'll be outside in the garden.
I should call them and keep them on hold for 5 hours and see how they like it.
I love this game. I love this game. I'm so excited to be here. Sometimes I wear this exact outfit when I'm outside gardening. I'm like, oh, I'm so Renee right now. Totally. Hi, Stripes. Welcome in. Y'all, it's so good to be here right now. I am gonna go ahead and save the game just so we'll be, like, past the opening if anything happens. If my power goes out. But I'm good. I'm a little anxious about the weather.
Nancy, nice to meet you.
Other than
Ned
that, I'm
sent you here to
good.
check up on me, huh?
He's kind of worried about you, that's all.
Ned's a nice guy. I mean, I really don't know him that well, just from school. But when I mentioned that my only living relative just died, he was all like, "Yeah? How you feeling, man? You doing okay? Wanna talk?" Of course, I guess I do come across as a little needy sometimes.
Were you very close to your uncle?
Great uncle Bruno, and no, I wasn't. My parents died in a car crash when I was 8. Since I had no other relatives, he took me in, or should I say he shipped me out. Boarding school, summer camp, military school, college. He may have looked after
Thanks
me,
for the
but he never
follows,
spent any time with
everybody.
me. I didn't know him at all.
Yet you came all
I
the way
am
down
Queen
here for
Chicken
the funeral?
today.
Not really. Great Uncle Bruno named me executor of his estate, which means I have to make sure all his bills are paid and debts taken care of so his assets can be distributed. Unfortunately, he couldn't have cared less about little things like keeping records or balancing checkbooks. Dealing with his creditors and their lawyers has been an absolute nightmare. So, thanks for stopping by, Nancy. And now you can report back to Ned that I'm fine and go enjoy New Orleans.
I sure can.
It's all
but
good.
I'm not
It
going
happens.
to. Not until I know who that skeleton man was and what he was doing here and why he knocked me out
It's
like
going
that.
good.
Look, I can understand you're not wanting to call the police, but somebody should investigate. And since playing detective is kind of a hobby with me...
No offense, but are you sure you didn't just pass out from the heat and humidity or something and dream that you saw the skeleton?
That would be my luck. Passing out from the humidity.
I'm positive.
Okay, look around all you want. But I should probably warn you, Uncle Bruno was into exotic pets. Didn't believe in cages, so he gave him the run of the place. And just because he's dead doesn't mean they are. So if you're gonna go poking around, be careful.
Someone told Nancy to be careful. We'll come back to this later, but I'm gonna let Nancy look at all of it. Also, reference to a previous game in here. Jalen, thanks for the 60 stream streak. We got our first eyeball. This is one of those games that I can like very easily click out of on accident. So I'm gonna try really hard not to do that. Photos of real people. No worries, Carmen. If I need to, I'll pull it up on mobile. Okay, wow! Okay, senior detective. This is gonna be harder. Thanks, bud, I appreciate it. First eyeball, I remember spawning in with at least 2. That's so funny. I don't think I've ever solved this on senior before. So this might take me a super solid minute. I already feel really unconfident about what I just did. So, I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe we start over. Maybe we start over real quick. Nope. Already not feeling it. Maybe this feels better? Maybe? Not that much. Not that much better. Seller, thanks for the resub. 18 months? That's crazy. Or 19 months. It's telling me both, but yes, 19. I'd say a solid minute or a loose 15 minutes. Maybe I should start by doing this. You figured out bingo on mobile. Look at you go. Okay, maybe we come back to this later. I don't want to bog us down here. Rereading 3 Bags Full. Right now, what am I reading right now? I just started a book called Against Techno-Ableism, and it's about people with disabilities and like the disabled community and their thoughts on like assistive technology. I might be getting terms wrong, but I just started it today and it's really good. It's by Ashley Shew, I think. Shew. More like a bayou. True. Oh, the rain sound is so good.
Nancy, welcome to my little lantern-lit corner of the world.
It's a little wet out here.
I don't mind. No one should mind the rain. Without it, the end of the world would come much too soon. Did you and Henry have a nice chat?
You should. It's really good so far.
We talked.
Henry's a very morose, very negative young man. Very cunning, too. In fact, I'm fairly certain that he's been selling off Dr. Bolay's belongings on the sly.
On the
What
sly.
kind of belongings?
Just little things, odds and ends, really. But the lawyers made it very clear that no assets were to be liquidated until all of Dr. Bolay's affairs are settled.
I love
According to Dr.
this
Bolay's
plant
will,
back here.
Henry is to get 30%
It's
of the
so
estate.
pretty.
Dr. Bolay's physician, Gilbert Buford, gets 30%. Our Lady of Route 57 School of Dentistry and Cosmetology gets 30%. And I am to receive 10%.
If you don't like Henry that much, how come you're still here?
I'm here because Dr. Bolay paid me in advance, and I always fulfill my obligations.
Have you ever seen this before? I found it by that scale model of the cemetery that's inside the house.
It's a mystery to me. I suggest you ask Henry. He leaves things lying around all the time. I guess it figures I won't notice amid all the other clutter. But I do. I notice everything. How else may I be of service to you?
I'd better get going.
One more thing. I, too, have seen the skeleton man. After Dr. Bolay passed that night, I saw him in the hallway.
You don't
He
say.
was there, then he was gone.
Hi, Ferris. Welcome
So you
in.
best be careful, Nancy Drew, because if it was Mr. Death, and I truly think it was, he's come back.
All right, let's call our good pals. Let's start with Ned.
Hello, Nancy?
Hey, Ned.
It's about time you called. Did you make it to New Orleans okay?
Yep.
Have you seen Henry?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Is he okay?
He's fine. Well, he's the executor of his great-uncle Bruno's estate, which he's not real happy about. But he and his great-uncle weren't that close, so he's not grief-stricken or anything.
Well then, are you okay?
Other than being attacked on my way into Henry's house by a skeleton wearing a red ascot and getting knocked out by the smoke bomb he threw at me, I'm fine too.
What?
Let's just say that I've stumbled onto a mystery, and I'm not leaving till I solve it.
That is so
Why
Nancy.
am I not surprised? Is Bess with you?
No, I told her I'd meet her back at the hotel.
So tell me about this skeleton man.
Well, it was someone in a costume, obviously. He or she was leaning over something in the great room when I walked in and surprised them.
So they threw a smoke bomb at you and ran?
Yeah, I must have interrupted whatever they were doing.
What were they leaning over?
This scale model of a cemetery, near which I found a tracing of some kind of symbol. I'm thinking maybe Skeleton Man dropped it.
Why did Henry's uncle have a scale model of a cemetery in his house?
Good question. I should probably ask Henry.
Good idea.
I'm still trying to figure out how you got to be friends with Henry.
Hi, Jaylee.
Well,
Thanks
we're
for
not
lurking.
best friends or anything. Heck, we're not really even friends. I just feel sorry for the guy. I mean, he never hangs out with anyone between classes, and when I'd heard there'd been a death in the family, I just wanted to make sure he was okay all by himself down there.
Don't worry, he's fine. A little strange, maybe, but fine.
That's good to hear.
You know, you're a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing more to report.
Great hearing from you. Keep it up.
I will. Talk to you soon.
You'd better. Bye.
Hello?
Bess, hi, it's me.
Hey, Nance. I just got back from shopping, which I am happy to report is fantastic here. So, what's going on with you?
A lot.
A lot is in a whole bunch of fun stuff?
Let me start by telling you what happened when I arrived at Henry's house. I walked up to the front door and discovered it was open. So I walked in.
You were knocked out by
My
a
favorite
skeleton wearing
character.
a red ascot?
Someone dressed as a skeleton wearing a red ascot. Although the housekeeper here thinks it really was a skeleton, Mr. Death. But then, she's a little strange.
I've never
You think it was a
been.
burglar?
I'm not
I
sure.
can't wait to
I
go.
caught him or her sneaking around this scale model of a
Bess
cemetery.
is awesome in this
And
game.
later I found a
I think it's her
tracing of
best
something
game.
right by it. So if I could just figure out what it's a tracing of, and what, if anything, it has to do with that model cemetery, I might be able to figure out who Skeleton Man is.
I know that tone of voice. You're not leaving there until you've done just that, are you?
Oh, I also found some kind of
Oh,
receipt in
I'm
the fireplace
dying
that
to
may or may
go.
not be a clue.
What's it a receipt for?
That's what I
There
need
would
to
have to
find
be
out.
like
See,
catastrophic
it's half burned up.
events
All I can read
to
is the receipt
prevent
number
me
and the
from
name
going
of the
on that
place
trip.
it's from. Zeke's.
Zeke's? You gotta be kidding me.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, I'm sitting here on our balcony in the French Quarter looking down at a place across the street called Zeke's.
That's great. So go over there and ask whoever's behind the counter what receipt number 21-3872 is for.
No way.
Bess,
I'm not good at that sneaking around stuff, Nancy. I get nervous, my tongue gets all knotted up, my palms sweat, to say nothing of my armpits.
Bess, receipt number 21-3872. Just go in and ask what it's for. No big deal.
Maybe not for you.
Bess, you can do it.
This is not gonna end well, I just know it. Okay, I'll call you as soon as it's over.
I'll be waiting.
Hey, doing a little end of the day shopping, huh? See something you like?
I like everything.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah,
I'm Lamont. This is my
2028,
place.
I believe,
If you
is
got
the year
any
that they're doing
questions,
the
I'm the
Crystal
guy to
Soul
ask.
trip.
Actually, I do have a question. This friend of mine found the number of a receipt that came from this shop, and she asked me to ask you what the receipt is for. But if you're really busy, or you'd rather not, or it's against the rules,
No problem. What's the number?
21-3872.
21-3872. Here we go. That ticket was for a large box of assorted unknown items I bought from Henry Boley. And, that's all I can tell you.
Assorted unknown items?
It's a box with a bunch of different things in it, kind of like a grab bag. Look, I just don't want to make trouble for anyone, okay?
Can you tell me what was in the box?
It's still in the back room. I haven't had a chance to really go through it yet. Hey, is there something else I can help you with? Beads, hula dolls, old books. Got great deals on all of them.
I'm gonna keep browsing if that's okay.
Enjoy.
This is such a mystery to me. Like, what in the world? What in the world could that possibly be?
This might come in handy. Ooh, P.U. Ooh, they weren't kidding.
I love those. I always think they're so funny. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. It shouldn't be too different from the original, I wouldn't think. So we'll just see. Something like that? Something like that. What if I got it on the first try?
Close, but no cigar.
I didn't. It goes here.
Well, I've got the right
What?
idea.
Wait. Let me think. Best puzzle. It's so fun. The thing that starts it all is the record player, right? So I thought that it would go. Oh. Ah, yes, okay.
That doesn't quite cut it.
Okay, okay, okay.
That doesn't quite cut it.
Almost.
There, that should do it. Lamont, could you help me?
Poor guy.
Sure, what do you need?
I can't quite reach that bottle up there. Could you get it for me?
Sure.
Ooh, something about the teeth chattering sound is so like
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
ASMR
Oh, shoot.
tickly.
I'm sorry. I'll go get you something.
No,
What
he
do you
didn't
need?
deserve any of this.
No spray. Back room.
No spray. Back room. Got it.
Here we go. He sniz.
Cute dog.
Finally home. Welcome home. Now, I don't know if this is going to be different on senior. I used to know this answer from memory, and so I did not ever have to actually solve it. I know that this has something to do with, like, word and letter. So, like, I'm thinking first word. Well, it's not first word. Maybe it's first letter, third letter. Or... No. I think we're, like, progressively counting. So, this is 1, 2, 3. And then we're counting 32. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Yeah, I think that's correct. And then 8 from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 from there. 1, 2, 3. 6 from there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Poor Lamont. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 14. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. If I were Lamont, I would just come back there and get my nose spray at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, did I do that right? No, 12. So it's D. Yeah, so it is the same answer as Junior Detective. The Whisperer.
Whoa, this is weird. I better call Nancy and read this to her word for word.
Wow, Bess, that is weird.
No, I'll tell you what's weird. The box the letter is in is padded, and it has this round indentation in it that's the exact size of a human skull. It's like it used to contain a skull, but now it doesn't.
Did you find anything else?
Yeah, inside the box that this box is in, there's a couple of photographs. One's of a boy and a dog, and the other is of an iguana dressed up like a pirate.
What?
And
Back
there's
from the
a costume
mall.
in the
Welcome
box
home.
of a skeleton man.
Really?
And did I mention that Lamont was very reluctant to talk about buying this box of stuff from Henry? Said he didn't want to get anyone in trouble, whatever that
Oh,
means.
just your car.
Sounds like
Well,
he
welcome back to your
and Henry,
car.
or possibly both, are up to something they shouldn't be. Good job, Bess. I'm gonna poke around here and see if I can find out anything about a skull called the Whisperer. You better go take care of Lamont.
Ooh,
Would
what do you
believe
get
it?
at
The guy is
McDonald's?
Still sneezing. He must keep nose spray around because something's wrong with his sinuses. Oh, he's gonna hate me.
Poor guy. No. Maggie, I know exactly what you're referring to. Welcome in, Amy. Good to see you. Chicken McNuggets, that's some good stuff.
What was that?
That was Uncle Bruno's
Yeah,
pet
seriously.
iguana. He's always in here stealing paper. He must be using it to build a nest or something. Look, I had all those books arranged so they fit
It
perfectly
has
in
lightened
my
up a
box.
little bit
Come back
outside.
in, okay?
It's
I don't
still
have time.
raining pretty
I
hard,
just want
but
to look
it's
through this one book.
not as
Go right
deeply
ahead.
concerning as it
After
was like an
put all
hour
those
ago.
boxes.
Okay. Let's put some stuff back together. This is not working as I wanted it to. Enjoy your grocery lurk. This does fit right here, but I feel like it's not supposed to go there. It's so dark, I can barely see. Maybe. Okay, I think I'm on to something. Got to be. Yeah. There we go. Professor Hotchkiss. Fact or fable?
Yes?
Is your great-uncle's estate worth very much?
I have no idea. Nor will I until I get all his affairs settled. He was a dentist for most of his life, so he must have had some money squirreled away. As you can tell, he was darn good at squirreling away junk.
Have you had any of his things appraised?
Somebody from a curio shop came in and took a quick look around, but it wasn't anything formal.
How did Bruno die, if you don't mind my asking?
Just dropped dead in the front hallway.
A frozen
the
Coke
guy
does sound
was
really
95
good.
years old. Here, check it out. Myocardial infarction. That's doctor speak for heart attack.
Attending physician, Dr. Gilbert Buford, 504-555-9970. Was that Bruno's doctor?
And his best friend, or so I'm told. I've never met him.
Interesting keychain.
That's one of Uncle Bruno's glass eyes. It's the one he was
Thank
wearing
you for
when he
the
died.
toot.
How nice.
Anything else?
Why is there an empty frame in the gallery in the other room?
Apparently someone stole the canvas. Renee says it disappeared sometime after Bruno died.
Was it valuable?
In a way. It was of my parents. I think it was painted in the garden out back. Renee doesn't like me. Wouldn't surprise me if she took it out of spite.
I'll check back with you later.
Sounds good.
Yes, hello?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. Is this Professor Hotchkiss?
I am she, Nancy Drew. Your name has a ring to it. Do I know you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we met a little while back in Wisconsin.
Oh, yes, you were the delightful young lady doling out the samples in the tasting room of that cheese factory. Yum, yum.
Yum, yum.
No, I met you at Wickford Castle.
That's ridiculous. There was no cheese tasting room at Wickford Castle.
No, we were both guests there. I found a journal written by Marie Antoinette, which you translated. Remember?
Thanks to you, suddenly all I can think about is how wonderful a nice big slab of Colby cheese would taste right now. Listen, Mandy, I'm on a deadline, so if you could please just
It's
tell me
really
why
amazing
you
to me
called.
how Hotchkiss
my
could
name isn't-
forget
Let's cut to the chase, shall we? Chop, chop.
meeting Nancy in Wisconsin, considering how important Marie Antoinette was to her work. So,
Did a man from New Orleans named Bruno Bollet ever call you?
starving.
Now there's a name you can remember. Bollet. Nice and French. I'm a scholar of French history, you know.
Yes, I know. So did Bruno Bollet call you?
Indeed he did. Oui, oui.
Why did he call, if you don't mind my asking?
Because he had read
It
my
is true.
book, of course. The Crystal Skulls. Fact or
Right, she
fable,
remembered
one
Bruno
of my
Bollet,
best efforts. Sold like
but not
honey,
Nancy
smothered
Drew?
in a rich, tangy lemon sauce.
She probably remembers what Nancy did for her research, just not that it was Nancy who found the journal. That's very possible.
Do you remember what you talked about?
If memory serves, we talked mostly about the skull called the Whisperer. He wanted to know if I had learned any more about it since my book was published, which I hadn't, or if I had any theory as to what happened to it, which I didn't.
And that was the extent of your conversation?
Well, now, let me think. My, such insatiable curiosity, Nellie. You remind me of someone I encountered on one of my journeys. But for the life of me, I cannot remember her name or the circumstances.
Nancy Drew? Wickford Castle?
Ah! The eyes have it.
I'm sorry?
That's what Bruno Bollet said when I
There's
turned
so
the
much we can
tables
talk about
and asked him
here.
if he had any idea where the Whisperer was. He said
I wonder how much of this is necessary.
Then he chuckled and hung up.
The idea that the Whisperer can make its owner immortal, do you believe that?
I believe that things that defy any so-called rational explanations happen all the time, Nellie.
Oh, this rain is making
Now,
me
does that
sleepy.
mean there are mysterious external forces at work in the universe of which we do not and cannot ever have full knowledge?
I love
Or does
her.
it all
She's
boil
awesome.
down to us? If the human heart desperately wants something to be true, does the human mind have the power to
Manifestation,
make it true?
perhaps?
Who knows? Oh, questions, questions, questions. Oh, how dreary life would be without them.
In your book, you said that all the people who've ever owned the Whisperer were murdered, yet Bruno Bollet dropped dead of a heart attack.
Are you saying the Whisperer was in his possession after all? The scallywag! Why didn't he
I'm
tell me
manifesting
that?
not having to
Oh,
work
that's
for a
right, I was
living.
hung up on
Let
it.
me know how
Well,
that
if
goes.
that's the case, then I strongly suggest you take a close look at his so-called heart attack, Sandy. Because if he owned the skull and he died,
Sounds good, Carmen.
I guarantee you
Enjoy
it
your
was
walk.
at the hands of someone else. Or my name's not Beatrice Gertrude Winifred Hotchkiss.
Thanks for your help.
Rock and roll!
Rock and roll. I feel like there's got to be some truth to manifestation, but it's not as reliable as some people
Gilbert Buford's answering
think.
service. How may I help you?
I need to talk to Dr. Buford. Could you maybe give me a number where I can reach him?
No, ma'am, I cannot. Is this an emergency?
Sort of. I mean, it's not a medical emergency. See, I'm only going to be in town for a short time, and Dr. Buford and I have this mutual friend who died recently, and I just really need to talk to him about it.
Need some consoling, huh?
Yes, I need some consoling. That's it exactly.
Well, tell you what. It's against the rules to give you his phone number, but I can tell you that now that he's all but retired,
I've
Dr.
had people
Buford
ask
spends
me that
most of his
before,
evenings at his favorite gumbo stand
working
down
at the
in
coffee
French
shop.
Quarter. If you really
People
need to
really
talk
think
to
that they're
him, you can
entitled to
probably
people's
find him there.
personal phone
Great.
numbers.
Do you know the address?
It's at the corner of Rampart and Domain.
Did you say Rampart and Domain?
I did indeed. Granny Pumpkin's Cajun cooking. They make some darn fine gumbo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and I'm truly sorry about your loss.
My loss?
That mutual friend of yours.
Nancy
and Dr.
cannot
Buford?
keep up
Oh,
with
right.
her own lies.
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Bye.
Tisk tisk, Nancy. Do better.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's me.
So what's been happening? Tell me everything.
Well, let's see. Since the last time we talked, I was just about getting ready.
I like how it fades out and switches.
Interesting stuff.
But the reason I called is, I need you to talk to this doctor named Gilbert Buford, who, as it turns out, likes to hang out at a gumbo stand called Granny Pumpkin's Cajun Cookin', which should be right across from our hotel.
You just want me to talk to him? That's it? Nothing nefarious? No black ops stuff?
He was Bruno Bollet's doctor, and apparently his best friend, too. I just need for you to see if he thinks there was anything weird about the way Bruno died.
What do you mean by weird?
I mean, I kind of think maybe Bruno was murdered.
Murdered?
Dun,
By
dun.
whom?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Everyone's a suspect at this point.
Including this Gilbert Buford guy?
Well,
Great, I'm gonna be chatting up Jack the Ripper.
oh, I'm sure the guy's fine, but be subtle, just in case.
Well, I can see the gumbo stand from our balcony. If he's the guy that's sitting down there, I guess he looks harmless. Okay, I'll go talk to him.
Thanks, Bess. Let me know what happens.
Cheerio!
Well, as you know, this is my very favorite Nancy game of all time, so it ranks
Why,
pretty highly
hello,
for me.
young lady. How kind of you to grace an old man with your lovely presence.
Are you Dr. Gilbert Buford?
I'm delighted to report that I am indeed.
Your answering service said I'd probably find you here.
This here is my favorite spot in the whole city. Delicious gumbo, pleasing view, particularly now, I might add.
My name's Bess Marvin. I'd like to ask you some questions about Bruno Bollet, if that's okay?
I'd prefer subject matter of a happier nature, but I do not want to seem inhospitable, so What is it you want to know?
Is it true that Dr. Boulay was your best friend?
Well, now, I was certainly his best friend, but I cannot honestly say that he was mine. Fact is, while socializing with my fellow man, particularly with pretty young women such as yourself,
Oh, I can't stop
has always
yawning.
been a source of pleasure for me. Bruno was just the opposite. Unfortunately, the older he got, the more numerous his idiosyncrasies became, and the less concerned about their negative effect upon others he became.
His idiosyncrasies didn't bother you?
Now, as a doctor of medicine, I am not only accustomed to dealing with the abnormal, but I find that I am actually drawn to it. I, for one, thoroughly enjoyed Bruno's outlandish personality. Although, at the same time, I fear it may have played a role in his demise. You see, he died of a myocardial infarction, most likely caused by age-related atherosclerosis. Dying of a heart attack is all too common for people who are socially isolated, and Bruno Boulay had most certainly become that.
Where was Dr. Boulay when he had his MI?
In the foyer of his house, just inside the front door. In fact, I hadn't seen him for a while, so I picked that day to pay him a visit. I walked up to the front door, found it unlocked as usual, opened it, and there he was, lying on the floor in obvious distress. The next thing I know, his housekeeper came running in and started shrieking and carrying on, until finally I sent her out of the room so she could summon an ambulance, and I could once again hear myself think. Then well, let's see. Then I knelt down and saw that he wasn't breathing. So I pulled him away from the doorway so I'd have more room to work on him, and began chest compressions. I continued until the medics arrived, but nothing they did made a difference either.
Why would he have a heart attack in the foyer?
That's always been a bit of a puzzlement to me, too.
Can you remember anything that might indicate what he was doing by the front door? I mean, had he just come in from a walk? Was he wearing a hat? Was he holding anything? Had he dropped something? An umbrella? Sunglasses?
Wait a minute. Why, yes, he was holding something. A piece of paper. And on the floor next to him was an envelope. He must have collapsed while reading a letter.
Do you remember anything else?
Believe me, young lady, it's quite miraculous that I've remembered this much. Now, I know the letter was no longer in Bruno's hand when the paramedics arrived, so perhaps he released the letter when I moved him. And yet, I do not recall seeing it on the floor when they wheeled him out the door.
Iggy.
What's Icky?
Iggy. Iggy is an iguana Bruno befriended, then turned loose in his home. It soon developed the annoying habit of stealing paper and stockpiling it in the vent system.
Did you see Iggy while you were attending to Bruno that day?
No, but then I rarely ever saw Iggy. Moreover, it would not have been the first time a missing document ended up in Iggy's possession. Renee would periodically call me saying the lizard had absconded with one of Bruno's prescriptions and would I please write her up a replacement. In any case, Bruno once told me he was training Iggy. Said he taught Iggy to retrieve the things it had stolen.
Did they do an autopsy on Dr. Boulay?
No. Given Bruno's advanced age and the absence of any indication of foul play, an autopsy was deemed unnecessary, and the body was cremated according to Bruno's wishes.
Do you think it's possible that Renee caused Dr. Boulay's death by, say, hoarding the pills from those missing prescriptions and giving them to him all at once?
No. Had he died of an overdose of the medications I had prescribed, the manner of his death would have been quite different. But he died of a heart attack. Of that, I am certain. However, I know for a fact that Renee is deeply involved in the practice of hoodoo. And as Bruno's housekeeper, she had ample opportunity to use it against my poor old friend.
You mean hoodoo really works?
Young lady, never, ever underestimate the power of suggestion. If a person believes in something, even on a subconscious level, fantasy can easily become fact. And who knows what rubbish Renee filled Bruno's mind with? Drink this, don't eat that, this brings good luck, that brings bad, day in and day out. even if he said he didn't believe a word
I kind of
of
wish
it.
that the
Who knows
choice
how much
that
his
Nancy has in the
subconscious
beginning
was
to
absorbing.
drink or
He was
not
very
drink
old and
whatever Renee
vulnerable.
gives her, I
So
wish that that
could
decision
Renee have caused Bruno
affected
to have that fatal heart
like
attack?
the future of the
There's
game
not
in like a
doubt
very
in my
small
mind
way,
she
but it would have been
could
cool for that to have some kind of consequence.
Did Dr. Boulay ever say anything to you about owning a crystal skull?
Why, yes. Yes, he did. In fact, he showed it to me once. Said it had magical powers. Said owning it was going to allow him to live forever. I thought it was utter nonsense and told him so. Well, he didn't appreciate that at all. Refused to talk to me for a full 2 weeks.
Do you have any idea where he kept it?
No. He was terrified that someone would steal it from him, so he told no one its location. Not even me. Tell me, Miss Bess, what do you know about that crystal skull?
This friend of mine,
Right,
who is
something
also
like
a friend
that.
of Henry Boulay, you know, Dr. Boulay's great-nephew. Anyway, while she was visiting Henry, she saw this book in Bruno's library about the legendary crystal skulls and was kind of intrigued and thought that since Henry said that you were pretty much Bruno's only friend, maybe Bruno had said something to you about it, and as it turns out, he had. That's all I know.
I see. Well, much as I'd like to believe that skull holds the key to immortality, I'm afraid Bruno's passing proves it's worthless. Although it would make an attractive paperweight, as I recall. Tell your friend not to give it another thought.
Yay!
Thanks
Proud
for your time.
moments.
It's been a pleasure, I assure you.
Okay, let's have some gumbo.
Evening. What can I do for you?
A bowl of gumbo, please.
There you go.
That was yummy.
Yummy.
Eat up.
Jambalaya.
Eat up. Enjoy.
Talk about spicy. A bowl of gumbo, please.
Eat up.
We're gonna go crazy on the hot sauce for a minute, and then we'll get back to Nancy.
Dive in.
I have to do this every time. I have to. Every time.
Hello?
Hi, Nance. Okay, here's what's been happening at my end.
And that's pretty much it.
Good work. I'll take it from here. Thanks again.
Good luck. Bye.
Okay.
Yes?
I should also save the game.
I found this scrap of paper in the fireplace. Do you know anything about it?
No. You always go digging around in people's fireplaces?
Just looking for something that might tell me who that skeleton man was.
Ah,
Are you sure you don't know anything about it?
yes. Anything else?
Why is there a model of a cemetery in the other room?
Because Great Uncle Bruno used to oversee the cemetery next door. Made that scale model so he could keep track of where everything, or should I say everyone, was. Crafted all those miniature crypts himself. And people think I'm weird.
Do you know what this is? I found it in the other room.
Looks to me like some kind of tracing.
I was thinking that maybe my skeleton man left it behind.
Well, I sure don't know anything about it. Anything else?
I'll let you get back to work.
Awesome.
Okay. A little bird's eye view of Nancy.
To figure out if there's anything camouflaged in that design, I'm gonna need some paper.
Hello again.
Do you by any chance have some plain paper that I could use?
I most certainly do. But it's up in my room, and I'm afraid I cannot retrieve it for you until I'm finished here. You get the sudden urge
Her plant
to draw a
potting is
picture?
very important
No, it's
work.
nothing like that. I know, I'll help you. That way you'll get done faster.
Gracious, you are the picture of impatience, aren't you? Well, I appreciate the offer. But here, why don't you just take this instead? It's an extra key to my room. The paper's in a drawer in my nightstand. I have to keep it hidden on account of that paper-thieving iguana. Just go on up and help yourself. But make sure you lock the door when you leave, you hear? You I trust. But Henry?
Cocoa
him
Kringle
I do
time.
not.
I really appreciate this.
And long as you're going up there, my appetite could use a little placating, so I would be much obliged if you would bring me a candy bar from my nightstand. And take one for yourself while you're at it.
Take one? You're gonna have to get some new Cocoa Kringles by the time I'm done here.
One for Renee. And one for me.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Yum. Gosh, these things are good.
4. I know.
Yum.
5. 6.
Yum. Uh-oh.
So it takes 6 Cocoa Kringle bars to feel all sicky. Sicky icky. I like the bedding. That's nice. There's one on her desk too. A Cocoa Kringle. Right there. Dun dun dun. I always liked this puzzle. I'm not very good at it, but I do like it. Okay, the top one does not need to be used. That one will be used. Okay, let's try to do this one, I think. Okay, that's not correct. So, oh, not that one, whoops. Maybe I do need, okay. What is the middle one that I need? Maybe it is that top one. It just looks different. Huh. Okay. Drugs in the chocolate confirmed. Hi, Jakery. Welcome in. Okay. Oh, that was a pretty good start there. So, oops, not that. Nice. That was a good one. Okay, I need this one. Or do I? I think so. And then, yes. Okay. Need that. Where is the heart looking one? That one. And the two, like, weird claw looking things. Dang it. Yeah. Hoodoo signs and symbols. Hi, Angela. Thanks for the resub.
You bring me that Cocoa Kringle bar like I asked?
Yes.
Right here.
Bless you. I'm so hungry I could devour these plants I'm potting up, dirt and all. How else may I be of service to you?
That is all.
I'd better get going.
For now.
Come see me anytime.
Love this song. Turn it up. Clover has joined us. So good. And then this one's the worm. I did say the game was too dark. That definitely counts. That definitely counts.
This must be the painting that goes in that empty frame.
Marcel, we've heard that name before. My boy. All right, let's see. I'm gonna write this down so I don't have to refer to it. TBFA. M L H A P U. T for toothbrush, B for banana, F for fan, M for monkey, L for lollipop, H for hat, A for axe, and P for poodle. Got it.
Come on, Summer, give me a break here.
T.
You never said anything about that. Well, how was I supposed to know? I mean, what am I, telepathic? No, come on, don't get upset.
Poor Henry.
Look, I'll see what I can do, okay? What do you mean, something else? You gotta be kidding me, Summer. I don't have that kind of money. No, I meant I don't have it now, but I will, soon.
Ugh, okay? Poor baby.
Oh, man.
He deserves a healthy relationship. Okay, let's draw this little diagram out as well. It's gonna take me just a minute. To do this. Yeah, messed it up a little bit. Uh-oh. I always have trouble drawing this one for whatever reason. Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's go get this key. The Eye of the Beholder. Expert. Expert level. I remember when I first played this game, the very first time, I got so stuck in this room because I thought, for whatever reason, that we were locked in here. Like, I couldn't figure out how to get out of here. It took me so long to realize that you just click on this thing and it opens the wall. But I thought I was, like, stuck in here until the game was over. And so it took me forever to finish the game the first time. Middle C. Middle C. Middle C. D. E. 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 D. Middle C. D. E. Middle C. Thank you, mods, for checking off bingo things for me. See, that makes sense. That makes sense. I wish we could take pictures on Nancy's phone. That would be helpful.
May 31st?
That's today. We can call it a dictionary. Any pondering noises? I don't think Nancy has made any pondering noises quite yet. No, that's in 3 days. It is actually May 28th today. Isn't that right? May 28th? Yeah. Why can't I get this? Okay.
Gotcha.
Congrats on your bingo.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
Let's see if I can remember this for memory. Actually, no. I want to make it talk a little bit, see if I can get an achievement. So we're gonna do it wrong a couple of times. Look at those baby blues. Or baby blue. Just one eye. Transportation Square. Ooh. What if we call the cab company? And that counts. We could make that count. Because we're not going anywhere.
Due to current weather and road conditions, cab service to the greater New Orleans area has been temporarily suspended. We regret being unable to serve you at this time.
Mr. Goose is home. So we can count that as transportation. Just a couple more times. It's not the same if you're going from Nancy to Bess. What are we talking about? The transportation. Oh, I think we can call it, since we called the cab company, we can mark off the transportation square. Even though we will not be actually using any forms of transportation in this game. Oh. I feel like I've already messed it up. I think I'm close. Dang it. I'll have to actually go do the translation thing. D-Lupa. See, I thought that. I did that first, but I think that I did something else wrong. I'm sure there's probably a reference to a future game in this one somewhere. We will certainly be on the lookout. And if not, we know that we'll have a trailer at the end of the game. Which I don't know if we'll finish this one today. This might be a two-parter. I'm figuring we won't finish this one today. Let's see if we can get this. Ooh, okay, here we go. Ooh, don't hit the side. Okay, good. We got our Easter egg. Ah, shoot. Ooh, that might be too far to the right. That was really close. Not hard enough. Yeah. Ooh, that was a close one. Okay, here we go. Am I gonna get it? Ooh. Ooh. That was a close call. We got it though.
This must be where I'm supposed to put all the glass eyes I've found. Let's see how we're doing.
Have a good time?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Can you turn on the AC?
Yeah, well, it's hot here.
It's a little toasty. Alright, let's try this one more time. No, no. No, that's wrong. I think I did this already.
Pa, sha, mu, pa, di, mu, pa.
I'm so close, I know. I know I'm so close.
There must be another way out.
Yeah, whenever I tried to get out this way and Nancy was like, I can't get out this way, I said, uh-oh, I'm stuck. But you're not stuck. I have to sneeze. It's that sneezing powder from earlier. It's gonna happen again. I feel like it's gonna happen again. I don't think I've escaped. Okay, I have to look at the wall first, I think. Oh, my eyes are watering after that. Okay. That. Does the dot attach to the triangle or the circle? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, let's see what this says. The wallpaper is really interesting in here. I don't know if you guys have noticed. Okay, ba, za, lu, pa, di, mu, ka. So what did I get wrong? It must have been in the middle. I think I just mixed them up in the middle. I was so close.
Pa, sa, mu, pa, di, mu, pa.
Okay, so now I have this thing. This little puzzle. The last citizen buried on my guard will start you a hunting through the graveyard. What's written on the headstone will lead you to another, and so on and so forth. Tiny treasure you discover. Oh, I bet there's gonna be a reference to a future game in this book. I would not be surprised. Tammy Tasselman.
That can't be right.
Did I spell it wrong? Yes.
That looks like the right name.
Oh, and I have to go to Terra Siesta, which is in the top right corner. I also have to get a loquat for Iggy at some point. This is 40 Winks. Crowning Crypts. Terra Siesta. Couldn't sleep without a peep, so when she died, we buried her deep. I always like to test myself to see if I can remember these names before I get back to the book, but this one, for some reason, I always have trouble remembering. Let's see. Hello, Charlie. Welcome in. Let's see. I know My Remains is one. Mannequin is one. Rose Winterspring. Just in Time. Kneel Down. The music always slaps on this one. This music is so good. Charlie Wicker is one. Constance Noring. That one's so hard for me to remember.
That's gotta be it.
And she is buried at Crowing Crypts. I don't know why I always want to say. Almost. I know it's somewhere around here. Here. Never early, never late, just in time.
That looks like the right name.
I should have written down where he was buried. I really should have done that. This will be a really good Scooby episode, I think. I love Scooby. I got lucky, all dressed up, with no place to go. Manny Ken.
There, I'm no dummy.
Now every time I hear this song, I think of the Napoleon Dynamite dance and how perfectly it fits over this. Isn't Tori the one that did that? The one that put those together? It's so iconic. I think of it every single time. Yes, Zombie Island is so good. Died in debt. Okay, let's go back to the book. Oh, I remember it. I remember it now. We had not come across this one yet.
That looks like the right name.
Okay, so that one's in Sorrow Park. Let me write down some other ones here. Polyester Givens is gonna be one. I think she's in 40 Winks. Kneel Down is in Crowing Crypts. I already did Just in Time, right? Yes. Totally Student Loans. Rose is Slumber Gardens. My Remains. I don't think I've done that one yet. Yeah. Myra is in Terra Siesta. That's gotta be all of them, right? So we're looking for Sorrow Park, which I should have looked on the scale model, but ludicrous. Oh, there's so many good ones in there. A stand-up person. Is this Kneel Down?
Let's hope Neil is lying down by now.
So now we're going to the crypt. All that's left of me are these old bones. Thank you for the follow, Blues. Welcome in. Myra is in Terra Siesta, which I don't remember. Oh, Terra Siesta is at the top, isn't it? Yes. Bloomed too late, prunes too early. Rose, winter, spring.
Smells right to me.
Who is in Slumber Gardens. She would have given you the shirt off her back.
Hopefully this will givens me a clue.
And she was at 4 Links. Same name as my dog at 10, removed from his grave and buried again. We gotta call Bess.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. How you doing?
Great. I just took a nice, luxurious bubble bath and I'm ready to boogie. When are you coming back here?
That's still kind of hard to say, but listen. Remember that old photo of a boy
This
and his
is my
dog? You said you saw in
favorite
that
one.
box of stuff Henry sold
Out
at
of the
lunch?
whole franchise,
Yeah.
this is the
Did
best
it look
one
like it
to
was
me.
maybe taken in the 1920s?
That's exactly what it looked like. Why?
Because I need to find out the name of Bruno Bolet's dog. And if that boy was Bruno, then that
I
was
don't know if it
probably
looked like
his
it was
dog.
taken in the
Was there any
1920s.
writing on the picture?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think it said Bruno.
That's all it said? Just Bruno?
No, it said Bruno but whatever came after and was hidden by the frame.
I really need to know the name of that dog.
Oh, no. No, you don't. No more snooping.
Bess, just get into that box again and see if the dog's name is on that picture. That's all I want you to do.
How? I can't just go waltzing into Lamont's back room.
And he's for sure as heck not gonna fall for that sneeze contraption again.
There must be some other way you can distract him. Please, Bess, I can't tell you how important this is. You gotta do this for me, please.
Okay. We're not gonna have any fun here until you solve this mystery, and since you can't do that until I do this... Okay, I'll sneak into the back room and take another look at that photo. I mean, I will if I don't screw up.
For real,
Think
Maggie.
positive, Bess. You're gonna do fine.
You bet I am. In fact, I'm not going to call you again until I have seen that picture. I'm going in.
You go, girl.
Hey,
That gumbo stand outside? What do you think? Is it pretty authentic?
outstanding. Just watch the hot sauce. Whatever's in it gives my stomach instant fits.
You know, I still feel guilty
what
about
happens
that
if you
sneezing
don't put
thing.
the hot
So
sauce in
how
it?
about I go and get you a nice big bowl of gumbo?
Just so happens I'm
Will Bess
starving.
let you do it
so
without
hey,
the
you
hot
got
sauce?
a deal.
Great. I'll be right back.
We should try. Let's just try and see.
What can I do for you?
I'll save just in case.
Can I get a gumbo to go, please?
Eat up.
Did I take it? No. So I just paid for it and left it there.
What looks
Hi,
good to
Amber.
you?
Welcome in.
Can I get a gumbo to go, please?
Enjoy.
Oh, she did take it. Wait. Can I do this without the hot sauce?
That my gumbo?
There you go. Enjoy.
That hit the spot. Thanks.
There's a man sitting at the gumbo stand outside named Gilbert Buford. Do you know him?
We're not close personal friends or anything.
Can I
but
give him
certainly know
another?
of him. Comes from one of the wealthiest and most prominent families in New Orleans. And on top of all that, he's a doctor. Guy's gotta be rolling in dough. Must be nice, huh?
Maybe I'll have another look around in here.
You got a question, just holler.
What looks good to you?
Can I get a gumbo to go,
I
please?
can do it
Eat
again. Okay. Huh. Interesting. I have never tried that before. Drive safe.
More gumbo?
You still look kind of hungry to me.
So I guess you can just endlessly feed him gumbo. That's fun.
Uh-oh.
Well, I wonder what happens
You're
when
gonna
you
have
give
to
him something
excuse
else.
me.
Like the crawfish or the jambalaya? I guess we'll never know.
Uh-oh. I better get out of here.
Grant. Weird name for a dog. I guess it does look like it was taken in the 1920s. I was
Grant?
remembering it
The
wrong.
dog's name was Grant?
That's what it said on the photo.
Kind of a weird name for a dog, huh?
Yeah, well, Bruno Bolet was kind of a weird guy. Hey, thanks a lot, Bess. You've been a huge help.
I'll tell you, being sneaky takes a lot out of me. I'm exhausted.
I still don't know when I'll get back there, so just kind of hang loose, okay?
Story of my life. Call me if you need me.
I will. Bye. That should keep you guys quiet for a while.
Oh, I guess I need to find that grave spot. Grant. Oh wait, it was right there. Right there. Writhing Roots Memorial. Perfect. Okay. Let's go see what we can find out from Iggy.
Iggy! Come here, Iggy. Got something for ya.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Maggie. Okay. Let's do the mailman first. I love the sound of his pitter-patter feet.
Yeah?
Is this Milo Research and Technology?
This is Chaz, Milo. Service forwarded your call to my cell. What do you want?
Are you all right?
I'm at the gym. On the treadmill. It's called multitasking.
Well, about the letter you sent to Dr. Boulay, you know, where you told him the skull was a fake, I was just wondering...
I never told him that.
Gasp.
Never told him what?
I told him that skull was authentic.
No, you said in the letter the skull was carved using modern instruments.
I said all the tests I ran proved the skull had been hand-carved and hand-polished. Probably took decades to make.
But the letter Dr. Boulay got said just the opposite.
Then the letter he got must not have been the letter that I wrote.
Are you saying the crystal skull is real?
Hey, I'm not saying it's magic or anything. I'm just saying it wasn't made using 19th century, 20th century, or 21st century technology.
Did you carbon date it to see how old it was?
The thing was pure quartz. No carbon in quartz. No carbon, no carbon dating. Hey, look, I'm gonna hang up now. If I try to talk anymore, I'm gonna pass out.
Just one more question.
Nancy's like,
Did
I
you
don't
send
care.
that
I
letter
have more
saying the skull
questions
was
for you.
authentic to anyone else?
No, just Dr. Boulay. I heard he died recently. Good thing I billed him up front.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your help.
No problem.
Okay. We need more loquats.
Iggy, how about a nice, juicy loquat?
I do not like the sound of him eating, but I do like the sound of him walking. What does the pirate one do again? Oh, it brings the Jolly Roger box. Do. No. Tempting, but the bottom of my burger bun has burnt sesame seeds on it, and they got on my keyboard. No. Not the Pokemon card stuck to the bottom of your keyboard. Was it a good one? Just a comment.
Iggy, how about a nice, juicy loquat?
I always really want to do the clown one, but it's so hard to get that last loquat once you have everything you need. I wonder... Hi, Mango, welcome in. I wonder if I do the clown first and then the pirate, if it'll be easier. What if... This might be the most genius thing I've ever done. So, please hold.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
Does he not bring you anything? Is that the joke? Is that the joke? Is that he doesn't bring you anything? And he's just dressed as a clown now? And so now I'm the clown? Let's see if I was right, though. I was, as long as you don't do the clown last. The wasps are fine. But maybe after you get all the necessary stuff and then you do the clown again, then maybe you get something. But probably not. Probably not, and I'm not gonna try.
Iggy, how about a nice juicy loquat?
The name that opens every Jolly Roger meeting opens me. We haven't called Ned in a while, and we're probably not going to be calling him.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
I
Listen,
just
you busy?
saved.
Why?
I've been
I
trying
need
to
you
save
do something
often.
for me.
What?
I need you to infiltrate the meeting of the Jolly Rogers crew that's about to be held at Rampart and Dumaine, which has got to be right near Zeke's. You're going to have to look around for it. Now, to get into the meeting, you'll need to put on that skeleton man costume you saw in the back room. And once you're in the meeting, you'll need to listen for the name that opens the meeting so you can tell me what it is, okay?
No.
Bess,
I
know you don't
would
like
be
to do
telling
stuff
her
like
no.
This, but this is really, really,
As
really
well.
important.
'Cause this
and
sounds
it'll be the last thing I ask you to do.
dangerous.
I promise.
Oh, all right. I don't suppose it would do any good to point out that the curio shop is closed.
You'll find a way in. Oh, and if anyone at the meeting asks, the password is Scuttled Bones.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
That's the spirit.
Ew. Oh. Okay. Maybe. I wish you could go in there while it was closed. That would be fun. Hi, Gold Dragon. Hope you stay safe in the storms. Thank you. It's been kind of scary. Yeah, there's been like major flooding all over the state.
What's the password?
Password? Right. Let's see. Scuttled Bones.
Scuttled Bones.
Better hurry, we're just about to start.
Sean Lafitte! Sean Lafitte! Sean Lafitte! Sean Lafitte!
Welcome, my fellow Jolly Rogers.
that
We
voice.
have several pressing matters to discuss this evening, so let us begin. As you may or may not have heard, certain city officials are attempting to deny us the right not only to gather in public places during the Mardi Gras season, but they have also seen fit to...
Shoot, I forgot to turn off my cell phone.
It seems we have an uninvited guest. Get him!
I've never understood the growling right then.
Go at me. Look,
Like, why are we growling? Yeah, totally normal human noise.
a big deal out of nothing. Can't we just talk about this? Where are you taking me?
This is transportation. Thanks so much
Why,
for the
it seems our
follow.
trespasser is of the female variety. Let's have a look.
That's right. You know me and I know you, Dr. Buford. And I also know that you were the one who attacked my friend over at the Boley Mansion today.
What?
And if you don't tell me why right now, I promise you, you are gonna be in one big world of hurt.
The young lady's clearly upset about something. Clarence, take over the meeting while I try to find out why she's making all these crazy accusations.
Congrats on your bingo.
They're not crazy and you know it!
I will tell you everything, Miss Marvin, in private.
And he did. He told me everything, Nancy. I bluffed him into confessing. You would have been so proud of me.
Yay, Bess.
Oh, and before I forget, the name they chanted at the start of the meeting was Jean Lafitte.
Jean Lafitte. Great. Now, what did Dr. Buford tell you?
Okay. First off, he said that with his dying breath, Bruno Boley directed him to steal the painting of Henry's parents and lock it up in Henry's parents' crypt. Bruno seemed to think that way Henry would wind up with the crystal skull instead of somebody else.
So Dr. Buford dressed up in his
I
skeleton
love how
man
Nancy's
costume,
just sitting
stole
and
the
like
canvas,
staring
and
at
hid it in
this
the crypt like
puppet.
Bruno asked.
That must have been when Renee
I would be
saw
looking
Mr.
anywhere
Death.
else. Actually,
But then Dr. Buford had second
no, that's
thoughts
not
and
true.
decided
I would want
heck
to keep
with
my
Henry.
eyes on
He
it.
wanted that crystal skull for
What if it came
himself.
back to life? You know?
So this afternoon, he dressed up in his skeleton man costume again and snuck into Henry's house so he could get the key from that mini cemetery and retrieve the painting he'd left in that crypt, knowing the painting would somehow lead him to the skull.
Only I walked in on him and ruined everything.
You always
Right.
leave this room
And now
before
that
you
we're
call.
onto him,
I've
he
never
says he
done
no
that.
longer wants the skull. He's embarrassed that he allowed his superstitious side to get the best of him and says whoever finds the skull is welcome to it. At least that's what Dr. Buford said. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
I told him you were looking for the skull.
That's all right.
Actually, I told him you were on the verge of finding it.
Why would you tell him that?
I don't know, I got carried away. So if he lied to me and he really does still want the skull,
This
then he might come
spooked
after
me
you.
so bad as a
He
kid.
left right after we talked, and I don't think he went back into that meeting. What if he's on his way over there?
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Why don't you just...
Scary.
Whoa, that bolt of lightning was huge. Anyway, why don't you just go relax and I'll be back at the hotel before you know it, okay? Bess? Hello? Bess, you there? Nope, she sure isn't.
I bet it is. Yeah. True, true. How are we doing on the eyeballs? Not too great. Or maybe halfway. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna actually try to... I don't know if I'm gonna try to solve all of the puzzles or if I'm gonna cheat on them. Because I have solved, I think, all of them without cheating before. So... Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. We've met our sub goal. Yay! Which means I need to figure out new sub goal rewards for June. Thank you so much, Sam. You're the best. And we got another hype train going on. Woohoo! Hype, hype, hype. Thank you. Okay, let's see. I like the color of that one. That's a good one.
Hello again.
Those weird symbols on the wall in
We've
your
barely
room,
talked to
do you know
anybody.
who painted them?
I did. Fact of the matter is, there's a spirit living in that wall.
A spirit?
Got a voice that it sends shivers down the spine of Dracula himself. Used to hear it sometimes, in the dead of night, half talking, half whispering, saying this one word I never heard before, like it was from a language no one on earth spoke.
Yeah.
And suddenly, I knew.
Big sub day.
The spirit was trying to cast a spell on me. So I got me a book and found out that by painting the word I heard on the
Lean
wall,
on me.
syllable
That's
by
so funny.
syllable, in hoodoo signs, I could counteract the word's power. And you know what? The spirit has not spoken that word or any other since.
What was the word?
Darling, a sack full of water moccasins couldn't get me to say that word out loud. Nor will I write it down. No, sir. Not ever, ever, ever.
I'll leave you to your potting.
Thanks for coming by.
Do we have to look at this before?
This shovel with the weird handle. Do you think I could borrow it?
Dr. Bolay took great interest in that shovel. Don't know why. Never used it. Just like to see it hanging there. Me, I use it to dig up roots.
You mean like tree roots?
No, I mean roots like tannus, black cohosh, valerian. Roots that in the right hands are very special. Very powerful. However,
the grand
right now
adventures
I need
of Peaches the
I
cat,
was hoping to get
everybody.
'em picked tonight, but from the looks of all this potting I still have to do.
What do you need mushrooms for?
Dried and crushed, they comprise the main ingredients in one of my tonics. Tell you what, I need 5 painted conchs. They're mushrooms that have got a short, fat stem and a large bell-shaped cap covered with big red dots. You might find 1 or 2 here in the garden, but you'll have better luck in the boggy part of the cemetery.
I don't want to hear
You get me
anything
5,
out of
no
any
more,
of
no
you
less, and I'll let you borrow that shovel.
about these mushrooms.
You can put them in this bag. How else may I be of service to you?
I'll see you later.
Fare thee well.
All right, let's find.
This has got to be a painted conch.
I don't want to hear it. It's spooky.
Another painted conch. Yes.
Yes. Oh, did you see that she was coming from 2 different directions? Did y'all see that? No, that was spooky. I'm starting to get hungry. Did I miss one in the garden? I must have. Oh!
Another painted conch. Yes.
Oh, I didn't mean to do this. I didn't mean to do that. But it worked out just fine. Where is the last? How many do I need? I have 5. Did she say 7? So there must be some that I'm missing out this way. know, Nancy doesn't have an umbrella. She's gotta be soaking wet right now. Like, she probably shouldn't go in the house at this point. Because she'll be dripping all over the floor. Where are the mushrooms?
Did you pick me those mushrooms yet?
Sure did.
Oh, that's all I
Well, bless
needed.
your heart, you did it.
Actually, picking the one growing on the log sticking out of the swamp was a little hairy.
Oh, my. I forgot to warn you about Bernie, didn't I?
Oh,
If by
so
Bernie
sorry.
you mean the alligator that almost had me for dinner, yeah, you did.
He's another one of Dr. Bolay's pets. He'd kick that log to get Bernie's attention, then feed him marshmallows. Problem is, now that gator leaps up and snaps every time someone so much as touches that log. I should have said something, but I've gotten so used to Bernie, I just plain forgot. Anyway, feel free to help yourself to that shovel. You earned it.
Were you in the house when Dr. Bolay passed away?
I was indeed. I was in the library cleaning when all of a sudden I heard a big thump. I hurried out to investigate, and sure enough, there was Dr. Bolay lying by the front door. And as I rushed over to him, the door opened and in walked Gilbert Buford. He took one look at Dr. Bolay and hollered at me to call 911. So I ran back into the library and did just that.
Now,
when I came
if
back
I
out,
do start
Gilbert was
cheating,
leaning over Dr. Bolay, listening
I
for
might be
breathing,
able
I
to finish this
suppose.
today.
And then he started pushing up and down on his chest, but it was too late.
I'm debating.
Even I could tell that Dr. Bolay was gone.
How was it that Gilbert was able to just walk right in like that?
As you yourself discovered, people around here seldom lock their front doors during the day. But you know, in the back of my mind, I have always wondered about Gilbert Buford showing up at the door at that exact moment.
I'd better get going.
Fare thee well.
Okay, I need to write this down. West, northeast, south. West, northwest, south. East, north. East, north. East, southwest. Okay. West. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then north. 1, 2. East. 1. South. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Okay, here we are. And that's all. That's all we get out of that whole entire puzzle. That's one thing that I understand can be frustrating about this game, is that a lot of the puzzles are very difficult, with the reward being a glass eye. And I understand that that's maybe not very exciting to everyone. Let's try this table puzzle again. Speaking of puzzles that might not be very exciting. Ooh, I'm onto something. I am totally onto something. Uh-oh. I still think I'm onto something. However, I do think I did something wrong. So let's bring it back. Okay, I'm debating here. I think that was the wrong choice, but I'm really close. I'm really close. Just gotta think about this as I'm doing it. Don't make any super sudden movements. I still think that feels right. Something. I'm close. There's something like almost there about this. Maybe I need oh. That feels like a crazy choice, and I think that was the wrong choice. Yeah, totally was. Totally was. I think that I was more onto something when we were still in this spot. What if I did this, though? That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? No. The answer is no, it doesn't. It's gotta be that. Like, there's no way it's anything different. What have I done here? Do you ever just look at a puzzle and you're like, what have I done? Me, just then. But you know, you just gotta try everything. In a situation like this. Even things that you've already tried, you should be trying it a second time. I left right when I said I would. But just as I was This is where that sound alert originated. Not this puzzle.
Maybe the southern accent went
but
up.
this game.
I took him straight to the blacksmith, but he was real busy. Said it would be 5 hours till he finished with my horse.
This is wrong. This is incorrect. I wonder, what if this is another moment where I'm like, this feels crazy, but what if? Except I've messed it up. That's the only thing, is that I've messed it up. Well, maybe not. Okay, but now I can't get over there. So maybe... maybe I'm not wrong about this. But the problem then becomes, I can't move that. What if, this is just all kinds of trouble. No, there's just no way this is right. Yeah, there's no way. Ooh. I think I'm gonna try one more time and then I'm gonna cheat. Yes, we can mark off photos of real people. We did have a secret passageway reveal as well. Now, I don't know if I wanted to do this, per se. Really just making a lot of decisions here that I don't know how I feel about it. So we're gonna cheat. Please hold. Maybe if I back away, then the music will come back. Well, at least listen to the rain sounds. Cheating in progress. Please hold. Okay, move the block. Up, up, up. Right, 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 right. Move the middle marble. Which one's the middle? Oh, I see. Okay. Move the middle marble left. Left? Move the middle marble left? What do you mean? I think it means up. Because that doesn't make any sense, my guy. Because they're trying to block the first laser. Move the lower marble up. It hits the upper lip. Hold on. What? Oh! Oh, 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 oh. Okay, I see. Yeah. I see. Move the middle marble left. And it gets stopped right. I thought I was gonna get into this corner, and that's why I was so concerned. Up. And now right. Okay. I'm tracking now. Move the lower marble up. Move the block to the right twice. Okay. Move the block up. Wait. Yeah, up. And to the right. And now blocks the second laser. Now blocks the third laser. Move the block. Oh wait, I messed up, I think. I think I messed up. No, 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 no. No, 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 I didn't. Now I just have to get it around here without getting caught in any corners. Which I think I've already managed to do somehow. Oh, I see. Yeah, that would have taken me actually forever if I had not cheated on that. So, glad we figured that out. While we're on a roll with cheating, why don't we just take care of this as well? If you want to watch me actually solve this, you can watch my junior detective one. Okay. We're getting down to the solution. Okay, start with midday, which is 12. Go forward 3 hours. Forward 2. Back 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Back 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Part 2. Do. 12. 7. And then part 3 is going to be 12, 8, 10, 4, 9, 11. So then those are done. I will also be cheating on the teeth puzzle. Because I don't like the teeth puzzle. Library puzzles. Movable books. Okay, down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's kind of funny how Henry just doesn't notice at all what we're doing. Did I get the card catalog one? I don't think so. And the name of, okay, hold on. Let's look here.
A librarian's tale. Something Bruno Bollet wrote in that Tired Eyes book mentioned the librarian's eye.
Okay. Okay, now look at the shelf above.
Here we go. A librarian's tale.
Okay, look at all the cards again. This time, write down the... Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I've done it before, okay?
Yes?
I'm afraid you're going to be stuck with me for a while.
Let me guess.
We'll talk
because
for a little
of the
bit.
big storm that's blowing in. Everyone in the city's freaking out, and you can't get a cab.
Bingo.
I don't think I've ever had
Person
this
at the bank
conversation.
told me, just before she put me on hold for 2 hours. Don't worry, we've got plenty of food here, beds, candles. You're welcome to stay.
Do you think I could borrow your keychain? The one that has Bruno's glass eye on it?
You want to borrow it? What for?
Actually, all I really want is the eye. I mean, it's just so cool.
What if you break it?
If it's on a chain, it can't be that fragile.
I don't think I want to take that chance. Sorry.
The box of your great uncle's things that you sold to Zeke's curio shop, that was a no-no, wasn't it?
What box of things? I don't know what you're talking about.
The guy who owns the shop said you sold him a box of assorted items. I'm assuming they used to be Bruno's.
Well, somebody screwed up somewhere because I haven't sold anything to anybody. Why would I sell one lousy box of stuff when I'm about to inherit a whole house full of stuff? Get real.
You sold it because you needed some quick cash in order to keep Summer happy, didn't you?
How do you know about her?
Playing detective is actually a lot more than a hobby with me. I could make a lot of trouble for you, Henry, but if you come clean, tell me about Summer.
She's this girl I'm in love with. I think she loves me back, but she's so unpredictable it drives me nuts.
Yeah, I have ears.
You argue a lot?
You've
All
been
the time,
you've been
mostly
talking
over how schizoid she is. I mean, I never know what's gonna make her happy. Like, just before I left, I took practically every bit of cash I had and bought her a bunch of CDs. You know, to keep her occupied while I was gone, right? Well, soon as I get here, she calls and says her sound system just went bluey, and I had to buy her a new one. Because what good were the CDs I bought her if she couldn't play them? So then
you
Bad
threw a bunch
mental
of Bruno's
health language,
things
yes.
into a box and sold it to that curio shop.
Yeah.
That would be
I wired
canceled.
her the money, but then she called and said she also needed new headphones. Next call, it was new speakers. And now she expects me to buy her a flat-screen TV. When I try to talk to her about always wanting more like that, she gets really mad. But I'm afraid if I don't give her what she wants, I'm afraid she'll dump me. And I couldn't take that. I mean, she's the only girlfriend I've ever had. Ever will have, probably. Look, you don't need to go telling Renee or any of those lawyers about selling that stuff, right?
I can't just ignore what you did, Henry.
I know. You still want the glass eye? Take it. Go ahead. It's all yours. You want something, I want something, take it and we're even, okay?
Well, it's not like you sold off half the estate or anything.
$300. That's all I've gotten out of his estate. I swear. Go on, take it. I was naughty, but from now on I'll be nice, I promise.
I'll check back with you later.
Awesome.
Awesome. I have 20 of the eyes. What am I missing? How many eyes do I have? Do I need 24 or 25? I think that the next eyes are out in the gardens. Okay, let's see if I can. Yeah, okay. I feel like I can finish this today if I'm cheating a little bit. I definitely don't think there's enough left for a whole other stream. He just threw up. Gotta lock in. You know. You know it. I'm trying to think of if there are 25. Which one am I missing? And are there 25? Because maybe there's not. I got the trophy one. That's usually the first one that I get. Yeah, I think it's 5x5 as well. Which means I'm missing one. I got the table. I think I got all the ones in here. I got the ones in the library. Did I do all the secret rooms one? Oh, the Jean Lafitte, I think. I haven't opened that box. I think that's the last. I forgot that I hadn't opened this yet. Yeah, okay. So now we are sorting them. And I've done this before as well. But we're gonna cheat on this one. At this point, okay. I have all the glass eyes. Now what? Do. Oh, is it not going to give me the answer? It's just going to tell me how to do it? Oh, here we go. Okay. So 1 through 5, here we go. First one is down, left, down, right, left. Six and 7 are both down. I guess they're going by pages here, so it's split up really weird. This is up, this is down, this is to the right, and this is to the right. This is to the left. Number 13 through 18. Right, down, down, down. 17 through 20. Down, left, up, left. 21 and 22 are right and then left. 23 through 25, down, whoops, right and left. Hee. East? I thought you said west. The Cupid Shuffle. Does this game have awards at the end? I always forget. I can't see anything. I thought so too. One time I almost got all of them without trying, but the one I missed was hanging out with the Dummy a lot. Maybe we'll get that one since we got it wrong so many times. This is the fastest I think that I've ever finished this game, and granted, I did cheat. But we did skip a lot of dialogue. I barely talked to the characters. I think the only one that I talked to in full was Gilbert Buford, which checks out. Love him. But everybody else I kind of skipped out on. Never done that before. Shiny. I can't grab it yet. Now I can take it. I had to let the song finish, you know?
Nancy? That you in there? Goodness sakes, gal, what on earth have you gone and done?
The lid's closing and I don't know how to stop
They're yelling.
Here, I'll pull you up. Toss what you're holding up here, then give me your hands. Come on, you best hurry.
Yelling,
Here it comes.
Yelling. Thank you, Owen.
Renee, a little help, please?
The crystal skull. After all that scheming, how do I finally get it? Why, this nice little Yankee gal just hands it to me.
Renee, help me! Hurry, please!
Thank you, Nancy. Bye now.
No! You've got to help me! Renee!
Yelling.
Renee!
You know what I just realized? I missed my opportunity to wear the Boulay Mansion sweatshirt from Quirk by Ally today. Why am I not wearing that? I'm so disappointed in myself. Wow. Some of these I'm able to see like just enough. And it's making it where I
Can you bring
can
us into that moment? And are you
humiliated?
Humiliated.
Okay. But are
Hope
you...
that helps.
Yeah.
Truly, truly. Okay, I need one more lightning flash. Got it. Nancy when Renee closes the tomb. True. Footprints! The boat! She's
Renee,
getting away.
Hold it right there. That skull isn't yours. This ain't nothing of the fact that you just tried to bury me alive.
The skull is mine. It wants to be mine. Yes, I did my share of scheming to get it. I got Dr. Boulay to go to the authenticators, then switched the letter they wrote saying it was real with one I wrote saying it was fake, in hopes that Dr. Boulay would just
Hard
hand
to
it over
read
to me.
handwriting.
Yes, my plan failed, and yet
I don't think I came across
I
any.
have the skull. Why? Because it knows that
I think most of it I was
will
able to
fulfill
read
its
pretty
destiny.
good.
Bruno Boulay wanted Henry to have it. That's why he had Gilbert Buford steal that painting and hide it in Henry's parents' crypt. Because he hoped that way Henry would eventually find it.
Henry's a fool. If he ever got his hands on this, he would just turn around and give it to that trashy girlfriend of his.
And you know
Dr.
what?
Boulay,
That's
he
probably
just wanted
true.
it because he was terrified of dying. Gilbert Buford, too. And that Lamont fella, he just wants to sell it to the highest bidder. For me, my motives are pure. I am going to protect it so it can rendezvous with all those other skulls. I'm going to be right there when they start conversing, and all the mysteries of the universe are forever solved.
I can't believe she would be so careless. I would be holding on to that thing for dear life.
No, 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 come back!
Renee burst into tears and sobbed as Bernie swam away with a crystal skull. It made me feel sorry for her for about 2 seconds. After all, while she may not have meant to cause Bruno's death, she certainly meant to cause mine when she left me sealed up in that crypt.
Yeah, 100%
It felt
attempted
good to turn her
murder.
over to the police. Later that night, Dr. Buford came over and apologized for knocking me out with that smoke bomb, and for allowing himself to think, even for a moment, that Bruno's crystal skull was anything more than a pretty piece of quartz.
I think the music
To make up for his shameful
right here
behavior,
is so funny.
he insisted on taking
and
Bess and me on a
so
grand
unlike
tour
the
of New
entirety
Orleans,
of the
seeing
rest
the
of the
city through the eyes
soundtrack.
of someone who
Just
loves
makes
it
me
as much
laugh.
as Dr. Buford was truly special. He invited Henry too, but Henry declined. He was still trying to
He's doing
process
some
the fact
soul
that his
searching.
great uncle wanted him to have the skull. Henry always thought that to Bruno he was nothing more than an annoying family obligation, someone Bruno couldn't care less about. Yet Bruno's request of Dr. Buford, made with his dying breath,
We will
proved that
have
he did care
a
about
reference
Henry.
to a future game
Apparently,
in just a
and
second.
unfortunately for Henry,
So that might help
Bruno
some
was the
people
type
with
of man
bingo,
who just couldn't
if
bring
we haven't
himself to
marked
say
that
such
already, I
things
don't
out
remember.
loud. As for Lamont, when he heard what happened, he closed his shop, bought enough marshmallows to fill a swamp boat, and has been scouring the bayous ever since, kicking every log he comes to in
Like,
hopes of finding
fully
Bernie
closing
and the
his
crystal
shop or just
skull
like closing
inside
for
him.
the day? That's
But
what I'm
Bernie
wondering.
has yet to turn up.
I've
Maybe
always
the
assumed
skull
like
didn't
closing
agree
it
with him.
forever.
Maybe swallowing it
but
caused him to
that
stop
feels a
associating
little
the sound of a
excessive.
kicked log with yummy sweet things. In any case, the Whisperer has disappeared, lost to the world once again, which is totally fine by me.
Let's see how many awards we got. Okay, which of Zeke's hoodoo powders did Renee have? She had the hiccuping one. Okay, I did pretty good. No Clue, Left Behind, Sweet Tooth. I always get that one. And I always get the Cajun Cookin' Connoisseur. Wasp Whipper. Heck yeah. Powder Puff and Trivia Tamer. I found an Easter egg. They cheated me out of that. For sure. Because I got the skee ball Easter egg. Chit Chat Champ definitely didn't get this time. Dummy Dearest. I'm shocked I didn't get that one. I always forget that there are multiple Easter eggs in this one.
Talk about a detective's dream come true. The Italian police called me personally and
of
requested
course,
that I travel to
we have
Italy and help
played
them
Phantom
stake
of
out a
Venice on
suspected
Senior
thief
Detective,
in
so
Venice.
if you haven't seen it
Unfortunately,
and you
what
want to watch
started
me
out
play
as a
it,
simple assignment
you can
in a
check
city
that out on
filled
YouTube.
with canals, gondolas, and romance quickly morphed into a
Yeah, too
full-fledged
busy yapping with
undercover
y'all.
operation. And I soon
For
found
sure.
myself trapped in a maze of lies, disguises, and danger. Help me find my way out by joining me in my next adventure,
Phantom
of Venice.
Well, YouTube, that's going to be all for today's game, today's mystery. Thanks so much for being here. If you want to catch me live sometime, you can find me on Twitch. There's a link in the video description that you can click on to follow me over here and get notifications out when I go live, or you can continue watching the VODs here on YouTube by subscribing to this channel. And either way, no matter what you decide, I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!